In this video, I'm about to go ahead and break down and show you how you can go ahead and make some money for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So my goal is very simple here, and that's to show coaches, consultants, and course creators how to break free leveraging these online skills and trainings that I share. My name is Nehemiah Davis, and today I've been able to help several people generate 6 and 7 figures leveraging digital marketing. And today, I wanted to go ahead and talk about Black Friday strategies that you can use right now to help blow up your business. Whether you're going to do it this year, next year, these strategies and principles are almost timeless and will help you make a lot of money. So number one, first thing, biggest mistake that I see when it comes to Black Friday for a lot of entrepreneurs is they wait until the very last minute to come up with the offer. So the very first thing is this, write it down. Get prepared now. Like you want to create the offer in advance, which means you need to understand what you're selling, how many units you want to sell, what is going to be the traffic source for selling these, what is going to, who is your ideal client, and how will you actually reach them, right? The biggest mistake is that a lot of people will come up with their offer the day before Black Friday, and then they don't get the success or the results that they want because they decided to wait, right? So the very first concept, whether you seeing this in advance or you're seeing this the day of, is you want to first prepare, and preparing is going to be huge when it comes to getting to the next level. The second thing, you want to leverage a text opt-in or a funnel system when it comes to creating your Black Friday offers. And you're probably like, yo, Neil, what does this mean, right? You want to incentivize people to text your number. You can use a community app, right? You can use a whole bunch of other apps, right? But you want to incentivize people to text your number so you can go ahead and collect their info. To this date, so many entrepreneurs are leaving thousands and millions on the table because you do not have your customer's number, right? So right now, I can call over 100,000 customers right now, meaning I can give my sales team and our call center a bunch of numbers, and they can call person after person after person. Why? Because we were able to collect their information because of this. So many entrepreneurs are leaving so much money on the table because you are not collecting your customers' data. And the idea is that you don't want to leave your customers on anyone's platform, whether that be Instagram, whether that be Facebook, whether that be YouTube, whether it be Clubhouse. The idea is that you want to take their information and get it inside of your database so you can further communicate with your customers, right? So I just wanted to make sure that is very noticed. So one of the things you want to do when it comes to opting in, you want to go ahead and incentivize them. Don't just say, hey, text the number, like for example, text real estate to 74121. I believe that's my brother Doug's, right? So you can text that. But the idea is that's one way. Text the word real estate to 74121. Or you could do something like this. Text the word real estate to 74121. I'm going to give you a cheat sheet on all the different strategies and tips for you to get started in real estate. So now they feel a lot more comfortable texting you a number or giving their number or giving their email because in exchange, you're giving them some value. So remember, write this down. Always lead first with value. You want to make sure that you are communicating with your customer with value, where it's not just a take relationship. Give me your number, I'll give you nothing in exchange. So anytime, second thing, write this down. If you have the lead time, you want to go ahead and create you a wait list, whether you're going to go ahead and do that leveraging the number, or you want to do that by getting their name, number, and email, creating you a landing page. And this is where so many entrepreneurs lose out on so much money, is because they believe they're the Beyonce effect, meaning you can go ahead and drop an album in the middle of the night and you anticipate the sellout. Most cases, that just doesn't work, meaning most people just don't have that sauce. They don't have that audience. So it's very hard for you to get levels of success trying to leverage that, right? So what I want you to do is go ahead and create a funnel or a wait list where they're getting your name, they're getting your number, they're getting your email. But once again, in exchange of them getting that information, give them something back, which incentivizes them. Also let them know, because they're giving their name and number and email, they're now going to be entered on your priority list to get first access when you go ahead and drop the offer that you're going to be dropping to them, right? So that's huge. You want them to know that they're going to be incentivized to get this. Second, right? You want to go ahead and create a date and time when your offer is dropping, meaning they need to know if it's going to be on Black Friday. Hey, it's dropping Friday at 12 p.m. It's dropping Thursday night at midnight. You want to start building anticipation. And when you're building anticipation, you want to go ahead and send them a series of emails, right? Hey, don't forget, thanks for opting in. Here's the free gift you want. Just wanted to remind you that tickets go live on this day and this time. We want you to be first, right? Boom, they're getting that email. They're going to get a text over a period of time, right? where you are communicating and you're keeping them fresh on mind that, yo, I got something big, something huge coming. You don't want to miss out on it. So you need at least anywhere, I recommend 5 to 7 days to do it, like build this out, not build it out literally, but you don't want to create a wait list and then you be like, yeah, I'm dropping this tonight. You might as well just go ahead and drop the link or drop the flyer and try to sell it that way. Your wait list is good for 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, 30 to really start building it up and getting excitement around it. Next, when it comes to waiting list, one of the things that I do is I'm always incentivizing the first person who buys, which means if you're the first person to buy, you get entered to win this. If you're the first person to buy, you're going to win $500. If you're the first person to buy, you're going to get this. I don't know what it is that you're offering, but with us, when we're launching, we're always incentivizing them to grab something. We're incentivizing them to go ahead and take out, right? We're incentivizing them to think about, yo, I need to be first for all of these different reasons. I'm eligible to win something. I'm eligible to get a cash prize. I'm eligible for this. So anytime I'm building a launch strategy, I'm thinking about all these things like, how can I get them the most value, right? How can I make them be like, yo, I gotta be first or nothing else. What this does is it creates a buildup and it now gets all of your customers excited and hyped up about being first. Now everybody's fighting to be first. And this is how we're able to do a 100K launch, 200K launch, 300K launch, 500K launch, right? Because we're taking time to go ahead and do a buildup, right? Next, one of the things I recommend, you need to go ahead and set your ads up now, right? So if you're running Facebook ads, if you're running Instagram ads, you're running YouTube ads, again, you want to make sure we're doing retargeting ads as well, but you want to set these things up now because a lot of people try to go ahead and set these up the day of, and ads take hours to review, sometimes 24 hours, sometimes 48 hours. And then sometimes you can't even spend the amount of money you want to spend because you didn't do a warm-up phase. So you want to go ahead and get your ads set up and start creating campaigns and start creating a warm-up phase so you can go ahead and actually spend money for those who are going to run ads. And the other reason why I tell people it's so important for you to be able to collect your customers' data is because a lot of money that we generate over Black Friday weekend is from customers and consumers where we already had their information and they just been waiting for a deal. So it's not that we are making the money from new customers, but they've been on our list. They've been waiting for something to come. This is why it's mandatory that you start collecting as many numbers and emails as possible so you can communicate. And another reason why you want to collect these numbers and emails, y'all, notoriously, I'm chopping that word. More of the story, it happens often where Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes, you're going to spend way more money for acquisition of clients, right? And not only that, a lot of the systems break down, whether it be Instagram, whether it be ads, like it's so many people running traffic, things break. But guess what? I have my customer number. I can call them on Black Friday. I can send them a text. I can send them a ringless voice note. And if you get in game, like if you're listening to this, just go ahead and drop some gems in the comments. Drop some flames, drop some gems in the comments to my YouTube fam if you are getting a lot of game and a lot of wisdom right now, because I want to make sure you're getting the game and you're getting the strategies to really help you guys grow, right? So let's keep going. Let's not stop, right? So now we're talking about collecting the data, right? Another thing that we could do pre-warm-up phase, connect with all of your influencers, shout out pages, theme pages right now. And you want to prepare like right now, right? Whether it's today, this may be on Black Friday for you. This may be coming up, right? What I want you to do, connect with all of the influencer pages and the people you want to work with. And right now, get on their schedule for their Black Friday schedule. So, hey, I would like to run advertising with you on Thursday. I would like to run advertising with you on Friday. I would like to run advertising with you on Saturday. I would like to run advertising with you on Sunday. So you now go in and you lock up all of the spots right now. And you do it in advance because oftentimes they may be charging people more because of those premium spots. It's only so many of them they can run. And oftentimes they're going to go in and charge more. So guess what happens? I like to pay in advance and I like to lock them in advance. So now this was on the schedule. So now you're asking all of these influencers and people you're working with, hey, can I go ahead and lock this in? A few bonus hacks if you can. They may don't do it. They may don't. They may do it. They may not. But here's the thing. The answer is 100% no if you do not ask. One of the strategies I want you to do is I want you to ask them, can you go ahead and put your link in their bio? Can they go ahead and tag you in their bio, right? So, hey, learn more about Neo DeViso's Black Friday sale, right? You want that in their bio, right? Another thing is ask them, can they pin your post to the top of their page? So now that is the main page post that people are looking at. Like, you want to go ahead and secure as much real estate on their page as you can. It's almost like becoming the owner of their page during this period of time. And then you do this with every influencer that you're working with. Oh, man. I hope you understand what I'm saying, how powerful this is. So now you're running this on all the theme pages. You're now running this on all the influencer pages. A few things I also would do day of. I would have virtual assistants sending texts. I would be sending out blast texts, right? I would be sending out a ringless voicemail like, hey, it's Neo. Sorry that I missed you. Just wanted to remind you that today is our Black Friday sale. We launched today at 8 p.m. You want to be the first to buy for this reason, this reason, this reason. Here's a website to go to. So whenever you're going to launch that, you now want to go ahead and send that ringless voice note. Remember, the best marketer wins. I'm emailing you. I'm texting you. You're going to get a ringless voice note. And again, you want to be compliant. You don't just want to be randomly doing this, and make sure you have customers' permission to do this, right? I want to just make sure we say that. But you want to make sure during this time you're going hard. You're going to get 3-4 text messages. I'm not telling you to do this from Fashion Nova on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday, on Monday. You're going to see thousands of influencers post about them. Why? The best marketer wins, right? But in order for you to even be able to communicate with your customer in this way, you have to have their information. Another dope thing for entrepreneurs who are doing like products, right? A dope site is called Billo, B-I-L-O, right? And what you could do is you can go on this particular website and you could get these influencers to do professional videos of your products that you have, and you now can leverage and use those on your page as reels, as reviews, as Instagrams, as YouTubes, as Twitters, right? Tweets, right? And now you're leveraging real reviews. You're technically paying from people who tapped into what it is that you're offering, right? So that's another hack that you guys want to do on Black Friday. You want to go ahead and leverage these different influencers, these different people that you essentially can go ahead and pay. So another thing I recommend is cash giveaway. So one of the things that we do, right? One of the things that we do when it comes to deals is we're always incentivizing people with a cash giveaway. Like, hey, if you buy, you're also entered to win $300 cash. And I talked about it earlier, but I'm always thinking about cash. People love cash. They want to go ahead and win cash. And another thing is another hack. After Black Friday is over, I recommend you extend that sale for another 3 to 5 days. Don't end your sale. This is right now where you want to go and increase post emails, right? Where they're going to get an email Monday, they're going to get one Tuesday, going to get one Wednesday, and almost a closeout sale where you're closing down Black Friday with a deadline timer, meaning in your emails, you can go ahead and put a timer. I think we use something called deadline funnel, and it will write, you have 12 hours left at the top of their email. And another hack with emails, one of the things I recommend you do is you probably need somebody who really understand emails, but people didn't open up my email. Guess what? I'm going to send them another email. People might have opened up my email. I'm going to send them a different email, right? So you need to really be looking and analyzing your data during that day so you can better communicate with the customers who actually seen your product. You could communicate with the customers who bought your product. And another thing, depends on what price points you're selling, but I literally will be calling everybody on Black Friday who purchased or whenever. And I'm literally working on how can you send them to the next product. Hey, I noticed that you bought this product, but I realized that most people also get this one too. Is that something you also want to get? And this is where you can do this. You can have a virtual assistant do this. You can have someone in your direct messages do it. And another thing for Black Friday, you want to be leveraging your Instagram. You want to be selling in chat, right? You want somebody in your DMs. One of the things I always see with a lot of entrepreneurs, it'll be like, no DMs. And when I see that, I'm like, you basically hate money. It literally be like, no DMs. I'm like, you do not care about money at all. Because why would you tell somebody not DM you when all you got to do is hire somebody to put in your DMs to work for you on your behalf? So again, I just wanted to come on here, share you some things, some tips, some hacks, some tricks that you can go ahead and leverage and utilize for Black Friday or when you're launching. Another hack, right? Some of you probably like, yo, Neil, if you go to this website, paywhatyouvantnow.com, right? It's crazy that I'm doing this, but I'm giving you a waitlist funnel. I'm giving you 16 emails, launch emails, waitlist emails. I'm giving you the text messages that you can use, launch emails, text emails, right? And I'm giving you the voice scripts that you use. Pay me whatever you want. Go to paywhatyouvantnow.com and you can go ahead and leverage and use this. So whether Black Friday, whether you're launching something, I wrote all of these things up. They're my copy and paste formula that you could use. So I highly recommend that you do that. And more importantly, just use this information. Don't be like every entrepreneur just trying to launch things fast and you're not building up a wait list. You're not building up anticipation. You're not building up any hype around your product or your service. And one other hack I want to talk about for entrepreneurs and people on Black Friday in general, don't heavily discount your services. Because what I see happens oftentimes when people do that is you put yourself in a real bind, right? And let's go ahead and give you guys a prime example of what I'm saying. So you heavily discount your products, right? You're like, yep, I'm about to heavily discount my products, right? And you like, let's go ahead and say you do hair. All right, guys. So for Black Friday, I'm doing lace fronts for $500, right? But I normally do lace fronts for $500, but today I'm going to do it for $300. So now let's hypothetically say your profit normally on that $500 is $200. So now your profit goes down to $100, right? But now just say you get booked for 30 jobs. Now you made $3,000, but now you actually lost the time because you got to go ahead and do the 30 hours of work. But you could have spent that same time, energy, and effort focusing on something digital. Another quick hack for Black Friday, another thing that you could do is introduce a new product to your audience where you don't necessarily have to discount it because it's new and because I'm giving. So leverage urgency, leverage scarcity, right? So one of the things I want you to do, just say Black Friday, you're releasing a new product. You're only offering 100 of them and they're normally $1,000, but Black Friday you're going to be 500. Guess what? Now you may have wanted 500, you may have wanted 1,000, but guess what? It's a new product on the marketplace anyway. So you can't even distinguish if it's a deal or not. Now, let's be clear. You want to be ethical. So if it's 500, let it be 500. If it's 1,000, let it be 1,000. But now you're introducing it so no one can tell you, oh, this is normally this price. No. So now you can make that money on Black Friday because it's a new opportunity that you're presenting and you're letting them know this is the price. So that's another hack I recommend you doing. And anybody looking at this, write this down. Find a way, if you got a physical business, to add a digital aspect to it so you can start leveraging digital income. So hope you guys enjoyed this live. Just wanted to come on here, give you guys some game. If y'all interested in learning more, I got a mastermind where I literally teach all of this up and all of this on a super high level. This is for coaches, consultants, and course creators really looking to blow up whatever it is that you got going on. Go to mastermindwithneo.com. And if you're also looking at this and like, hey, another thing that we teach entrepreneurs how to go ahead and create another stream of income leveraging event spaces. Go to startmyeventspace.com and we go ahead and show you how to get started. So with that being said, continue to listen to the channel. There's going to be a bunch more videos that you can literally go look at as soon as this video is done. So continue to tap in and we look forward to seeing you grow. Let me know your biggest takeaway in the comments that you like for this episode. I'll see you guys. As a matter of fact, what I'll do, because we're live, go ahead and drop about 5 questions. I'm going to knock 5 questions out really quick in the chat. So go ahead and drop 5 questions out, and I'll knock out quick 5 questions. What do you use for your funnels and landing pages? We currently use ClickFunnels. If you're on YouTube, drop your comments inside of the chat. I'm going to go ahead and knock out 5 of them really quickly before we wrap up. Comment below if you got a lot of great info here. Thanks for the info. You are welcome. Yep. Drop your questions below. What do you use to collect emails? We use ConvertKit. Do you use Twilio? Chris, we used to use Twilio. Twilio was a bit complicated. So we use a mix between community and mobile text alerts. The only downside to community is you don't actually get your customers' data. So you can't call your customers. Yep. Keep hitting us with questions, which I got. Come on, let's get it. How do you win with the ebook? Start by writing it, get it done, and market it. Yep. All right, cool. All right, y'all. We will see you on our next one. Let's get it.